Yes, indeed. What y'all doing? Y'all do anything special? The birthday girl? Diane? On the contrary, everything is special with COVID.
Well, I don't want to be that kind of special.
Oh, okay.
But thank you. Thank you, Ice Cream Man.
Everything's special with COVID because we gotta value every good moment. Every
right,
good moment.
And I'm hope it be some good moments when it's birthday and Christmas time. Shit,
you know what? I knew that about you without knowing it. I was like, I knew that taking down a tree gives you some sense. It's a sense of like I don't know. I don't even think it's overness of it. But I get that about you. That makes sense.
Yeah, well,
I feel it, even though I don't. Just like you, shit. You don't understand. I don't understand it like that either. But I do know it to be. I do feel that I can. Yeah. What you been doing with your skin? Nothing.
With the what?
Your skin.
I ain't got no regime. I don't have no.
That's probably why. Yeah, girl. I don't even know why I'm asking. Like I think I'm making notes. You know, collecting data, collecting information. Because I'm not asking to do so that I can also do a regime. Because I'm not really even worried about my skin, to tell you the truth. But I just be curious as a female. Because all females, you know, they be having facials and do, you know, on their self-care situation. And I just don't. And I don't have no regrets about not doing it. And I'll tell you why. Because when I think I told you when I clean my face. I break the fuck out. Like, if I leave my face what people probably consider dirty or no deep clean, whatever the fuck. Now, I'll softly exfoliate because I now bathe with an exfoliating towel. So I got a separate one for my face. And it's those gentle, I should send you some of them, girl. I don't use bath towels no more. No more, bitch. Because between that and coffee grounds, girl, my body skin. Oh, it's together.
Coffee ground.
Yes, bitch. My exfoliating towel that I use now. I use a mesh exfoliating towel for my to bathe. It's just a mesh towel, but it's a special towel. It is a bathing towel. When I used to buy them, they used to call them, the name on the package used to say Chinese washcloth, but I guess that was racist, so they don't call it no more. They got.
Oh, but your president say China virus.
Yeah, they can't say Chinese washcloth no more. But it's like a mesh, but it's made out of like a little plastic mesh, almost like some dishcloths have one side with it on it, and like a tool for material. But anyway, let me see the motherfucking picture. And that's another thing. I don't have to change it as often as you change the bath towel, and I don't have to worry about, you know, moldy shit.
But you just use it on the face, right?
No, I use this one. I got a short one for my face, but this one is for my body, and it's gentle enough. Like I said, they come by 5 or 6 in a pack, so I be having plenty for like ever in a day. But yeah, I love that bitch. And then you can stretch it out and sling it over your back, and you know, diagonally, and wash your back good too. So between that and you know, because it's gentle enough exfoliation, you know, for daily, and the for the face, you know how people make their own facial scrubs with honey and sugars and stuff like that. I was like, people be doing the most. I was like, girl, go get you some coffee grounds, and that is your facial exfoliation. They have a hard enough texture to exfoliate without being harmful to your face. What you mean? Just like a scrub. I can't claim to have knowledge about that. Firm knowledge about it. No, it does not hurt. I definitely feel it. And, you know, I just have to make sure I rinse off. I don't have no little, because it's coffee grounds. Okay, so I only do it in the shower, just so the coffee grounds can go down the sink. Yeah, no, I definitely feel it. But my skin, like, if someone's skin is sensitive, I guess that wouldn't be something they would want to do. But I don't think my skin is not necessarily sensitive. I just think that, I don't know, it works for me. I just know I can't do that mask. I can't do a mask. I can't do a deep clean. I can tolerate astringent, but why? Because I'm gonna break out when I clean them pores out that deep, I guess. It just.
I believe they be selling shit for the face as like a scam in my mind.
I do too. Bitch, I do too. Like I said, I don't do deep cleaning and I don't do facials and I don't do all that stuff because my skin will break the fuck out. But like all my life before I've been exfoliating, like I love to exfoliate, but it ain't like I did it my whole life. I have never used an exfoliating product. I just know when people exfoliating with sugar and honey and, you know what I mean, those different products, you know, lemon juice, you know what I mean, they get all that stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna go get these coffee grounds and get down, and it was the best thing ever. So that's just some shit I do. Especially if you be sensitive in different spots. So if your skin is sensitive, I don't recommend it. But I do it, and when my skin is sensitive to deep cleaning. Matter of fact, I have a whole host. I have like about 7 different kind of face masks because I kept telling myself, I kept making myself think as a woman, you gotta have a facial regimen. So I ended up doing face a couple of times, but just a couple of times because you know he ain't gonna be sitting there letting me put a mask on his face every fucking thing every week just to get rid of it because I can't use it, and he know I can't use it because I'll use it and then I'll be like, God damn it. He's like, I don't even know why you did that. You know you're gonna break out. I was like, yeah, but I bought it and it's in here. It's going, you know, I bought it. No. You know you're gonna break out. Nope. Stick to the, you know, coffee grounds, straight up coffee grounds, and I put them in just a little container, and I just sift a little bit in my hands, rub it wherever it need to go, and also on my neck. I really want to do I really make sure I do with the coffee grounds. I really try to make sure to get my neck a lot because I feel like that kind of helps with the wrinkling because I'm gonna age in my neck. I am aging in my neck, and I already know what that's gonna be like. I'm okay with it because I'm glad to make it to this age. But yeah, I know I'm gonna get that neck like Lisa Ray. My mama got it too. That red. That's how some red chicks age in their neck. I'm gonna do it too.
What she got in her neck? I don't know what she got.
It's just kind of, you know, you can see the age in the neck.
The what?
Age. You can see our age in there. Nope, it don't happen. We don't take no chances. And like even when we get stuff from restaurants, we just make sure it's something we can pop in the microwave for a few seconds. Coming in from the spam call, from the call bots, the bot calls, call bots. You know, ever since that car, we've been getting calls from people about warranties and insurance and all that bullshit. And
sold y'all number to everybody.
yeah.
Hey, y'all, we got a fresh one.
So when they come in, we like to be able to see. You can usually tell who gave your number out if they leave a message. Most time they don't, but if they leave a message, you can tell by where they from, who sold your number to them, and what you recently. You know, people ain't getting out the house making no transactions like that no more. You know what I mean? When you get out and make a transaction like that and start getting all them calls, now you know for sure where the fuck it came from. And that's what the dentist had the whole time. But I recently broke down and gave them my number because, again, the situation, you never know. So I went ahead and gave them my cell phone. Sure enough, I started getting fucking text messages. I kind of went off, but I know they got a system, so I started to chill eventually. And because they got a whole new process, of course, too, with that as well. You just go in the parking lot and let them know you're there, and then they call you back and tell you when you can come in. So they got to have it for that as well. So
at the dentist.
Yeah. And then when you go in the door, they ask you if your screening question, because they ask you screening questions on the phone before you come in. And then you come in the parking lot, say I'm here, and then they tell you to come in. But before you go into the door at that first entrance area, they ask you if your screening questions are the same, you know, if you haven't been exposed or whatever. And then they take your temperature. Well, I be Wonder Woman wristing my temperature these days. I don't know why, but I just when I realized, it occurred to me that they can take my temperature with my wrist. They don't point that thing in my head. So now every time we go somewhere, if we go somewhere that like a doctor's office where they need to screen you like that, I throw my hand up like nope, please don't point that at my head. And they be like, oh, I'm so sorry, because they hand be up there before they like, if they ask you if you don't mind, with their hand at your head, at your temple. So I'm always ready to pull a Matrix move and dip back, stick my wrist up and be like, there you go. You can take my temperature right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Knowing that you can use the wrist. Yeah, why? Because why?
Probably because of that little low amount of.
Yeah.
Not that it means shit.
That it can collect. Right.
It's a light.
That's right. That's right. A laser. Right. Yeah. They get it somewhere. They don't never argue. They don't never have a problem with giving it on my wrist. So why was that the first option anyway for everybody?
I don't understand that either.
That is a question. And I'm curious as well, because to me, if anything, then you looking at everybody's, you got their hand, they can't have nothing in their hand, so, you know, that's good. That's good, ain't it? More surveillance. Y'all in control of what... But, yeah, you ain't finna point that, if you don't have to. If that was the only way we could get it, I don't have a choice, you know.
Right.
But I ain't gonna make it easy for them. They gonna get me too, but they gonna get everybody else first. They gonna get me. Me and Mark stay joking about my agent. I'll be like, we cool. My agent cool with me. Cause he gonna take care. Cause we'll say, oh bitch. Last weekend we was talking about, and I can't remember how trains came up. It was random, and I was like, I wonder if anybody even collect trains. I was like, you remember they used to collect Lionel trains? I was like, I wonder if the collectors still collect trains. Within 10 minutes, there was an ad on the computer about trains, and it was a little toy train. because we know everybody's like, he nudged me on my arm and he pointed to the thing. And so I was like, oh, he was just talking about it. And then, but I thought he was just talking about the fact that it was a train ad. It was a train ad on with a toy train, and it's a certain type of toy train. I took a picture of that, so I know it's on my phone somewhere. And then the movie that we was watching, bitch, the movie that we was watching had that literal exact toy train coming through and running over the little toy, it wasn't Toy Stories, but it was some kind of toy, Christmas toy movie. And that exact train with the smiley face on the front of the engine was coming through the room on the tracks, running over the other toys in the room. And I was like, you know what? If my agent don't calm the fuck down right the fuck now, I was like, could you just chill? I'm just talking all in the air. Chill. We know you know. Chill. And meanwhile, pizza commercials come on with the exact pizza we ordered. The pizza that we eating while we watching a movie. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Y'all try. I'm like, y'all play too much. I be talking to them. I'm like, y'all play too much. I was like, but I ain't mad. Long as y'all like, long as they ain't targeting me, and they ain't targeting me unless I get a big audience. So they like, you cool, long as you don't reach nobody. I'm like, don't worry, ain't nobody gonna listen to me. We good. We good. We good. Okay. Fine. Fine. They're like, we know y'all packing. We know y'all packing. He say, I know. Just we ain't looking for trouble. You know we ain't looking for trouble. We ain't trying to. We don't want no smoke. So yeah, we done developed a relationship with our agents. He got one, I got one, and then we got one together as a couple.
With y'all agents, you call?
Yeah. We got individual people assigned to us, and then we got one collective. So they all gotta know. They all be reporting to each other what each other doing. Cause sometimes when he pulls up the yoga for us to exercise, he'll get a recommendation because he pulls it up from YouTube and cast it to the TV. So sometimes he'll have video recommendations of videos that I've watched. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. That's cute. See how they do? I know. They
cross-reference.
Yeah, they want us to know that they know that we together. We're like, bitch, we know that. We've been talking to y'all this whole time. What the fuck? I don't have no concerns whatsoever because ain't nobody listening to no logic or nothing. The fuck? Ooh, I tell you what, as short as it is, this motherfucking wig, if you could see this bitch right now, it looked like I done twisted around backwards. I'm like, I'm like, this bitch is hot. Woo! Going to have hot flashing.
You over there fucking with it, huh?
I am fucking with it. It's getting worse, but I ain't mad because I think that's a direct side effect of, not limited, but, you know, having the cuffs put on your creativity when it's at a time when you're feeling most creative. So I'm going to just, you know, I'm going to make sure I document and record and arrange like however the fuck I want to or don't want to. Throw it. I throw it in the wind. Catch it or don't. I don't care. I'm happy.
So you wearing that today is what you're saying?
What the wig?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been had it on. Yeah. So it's backwards now because I twisted it. You can see all the side of my you can see all my pork chops at this point. My sideburn. I done flipped it. Yeah, child. Oh, it's kind of cute backwards. I might pull a Supremes. Didn't they say they accidentally switched their wigs and was like, oh, this cute, and went out there one time? It was Supremes or Tina and them. Tina and her crew of bitches. Running. Right out there running the stage in backward wigs. Get down. Ooh, that's unique. I never, where'd y'all get them? But anyway, people, I don't know if you know about Jamaican sorrel. That's that drink I told you about that I really like, you know, taste strawberry-ish. But anyway, I just learned that some of the native Jamaicans actually boil you know, when you cut your pineapple, the skin, they boil the skin with it. I bet that tastes good too.
They boil the skin of what?
The pineapple into their tea.
Oh, okay.
You know, instead of just, you know, using all parts of it. You know what I mean? So they still get yeah, so they throwing it away, but you know, when they strain the tea from it, but they're using the skin of the pineapple that they would normally throw away to boil into the tea.
Well, that's smart, because, I mean,
it's real smart.
Everybody know the skin is the best part of fruits and veggies, so
it's real smart.
I mean, most nutritious anyway.
Yeah, it's real smart.
So that's a good move, good move.
Mm-hmm. And I started putting it in our, what I call it our citrus stew, you know, where you inhale the citrus to, you know, for your wellness and to keep COVID away. But in our citrus stew, I put in my grapefruit rinds, and I put in lemon or lime. I put in all the citrus rinds, and I also put the stems of dried verbena or whatever herbs I have. I put I fold them up into a thing and then tie them with a bread wrap, and I'll stick that in there too. And I also just started putting in, because I realized, I was like, because I don't know what I'm going to do with all this ginger. It only takes a little bit of ginger. And whenever I order ginger from the grocery store, they send me a big ass fucking root. But now I'm glad that they do, because I take a few slices of that, and then I don't even have to crush it up, right? So I take a few slices of that, and I put that in the citrus stew as well. So we get the benefits that way.
Oh, good. You get to use it all. That's all I'm saying. I ain't mad at you.
I told you I'm the maximum minimalist. I'm doing the most with the least. So I am practicing rationing, so I'll be ready if I need to be.
That's what I forgot. I was supposed to put that little burst of ginger in my shit, but oh well, I forgot that part.
Oh, I can. Yeah, I was gonna say I can skip it in a smoothie just because it ain't hard for me to do too much. That stuff be so powerful. God dog.
But it's pretty. I put it in a pretty glass.
I bet it do.
It tastes good and it look good. I'm gonna send you a picture.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you. Send me a picture.
That's what we do, ain't it?
I want to see it.
It's good though.
Ooh, you frosty it.
And plus, all my strawberries, they're fresh, but, you know, I cut them up and I put them in the bag and put them in the freezer.
Can I post that?
Huh?
Can I post your drink?
Okay.
Okay. It's so cute.
It is cute, and it's natural. That's your natural sugar. If you want some sugar, that's a natural burst right there. I ain't even put no honey in it. I ain't put no honey in it. I ain't put no...
Well, that's the benefit. That's the benefit of pineapple juice too, because you know that's what this actually looks like. My Yammet juice. Remember I told you I make that juice that tastes like orange sherbet with sweet potatoes, carrots, and pineapple. That's what it looked like. Well, it don't look good and smooth like yours. Shit.
And that tastes good right there.